Set sometimes in the 1980s, specifically before 1983, the story follows a nameless child experiencing horrible nightmares in his room. At this point, William Afton has opened Fredbear's Family Diner with his closest friend, Henry Emily. It was here the child likely came into contact with the earliest versions of the animatronics and envisioned them as horrifying monsters. As he tries to overcome his fear, it is revealed he is related to William Afton himself. Meanwhile, Afton encounters Emily's daughter, a Charlotte, behind the restaurants and kills her, but her spirit goes on to possess the puppet animatronic. The nameless child eventually returns to the restaurant where their head is crushed in an animatronic. This caused Fredbear's Family Diner to close in 1983. Just before Fredbear's Family Diner closed down, Afton and Emily had also opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria. It was here that Afton would put on his trademark spring bond suit, which he used to capture and kill 5 different children before stuffing their bodies into the animatronics. The spirits of these children would go on to possess said animatronics, so Freddy, Bonnie, Chica, Foxy, and Golden Freddy. Thanks to the power of Charlotte, who was still possessing the animatronic puppet. However, unlike Charlotte, sorry, my sisters are screaming. Unlike Charlotte, the children struggle to maintain awareness and so revert to primal, chaotic instincts. Due to the smell of the decaying bodies in the animatronics, Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria is closed and replaced with a new one, and the child-possessed animatronics are replaced by newer models by posing as a security guard. Afton discovers the supernatural nature of the possessed animatronics, but decides to murder even more children as Spring Bonnie. Despite Charlotte's attempts to stop him, the game follows the new night guard, Jeremy Fitzgerald, as he tries to survive the animatronics roaming. He lasts 1 week before one of the animatronics bites part of his head off, which is referred to as the Bite of 87. Just before Fredbear's Family Diner closed down, Afton and Emily had also opened Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. It was here that Afton would put on his trademark, a spring Bonnie suit, which he used to kill 5 different children before stuffing their bodies into the animatronics. The spirits of these children would go on. I'm on the same page, bro. It's not going. Around the same time, the Fazbear franchise expanded to include another venue, Circus Baby's Pizza World. By this time, William Afton had created his own robotics company, specializing in animatronics designed to hunt and kill children. Circus Baby's Pizza World would introduce a range of circus-themed animatronics, but after Afton's daughter Elizabeth was killed by one called Circus Baby, it was falsely shut down due to gas leaks. A new location called Circus Baby's Entertainment and Rental was opened, and the animatronics were sent there with their offer to be rented out for children's parties. The game follows a new employee of the business, Michael, William Afton's son, working as a technician. He soon learns that Circus Baby is sentient and begins assigning him tasks. Eventually, it is revealed that Circus Baby is part of an amalgamation of animatronics that includes the souls of Elizabeth and other murdered children. The entity of calling itself Innard removes Michael's insides and then uses his body as a suit to escape. Following the Bite of 87, the remaining Freddy Fazbear's Pizzeria pizza place was set to close by the end of 1993. The game follows Mike Schmidt, the new security guard, who is advised of his new duties via phone by a former employee. He keeps guard as the animatronics who have no control over their actions. Occasionally, he experiences hallucinations, which take the form of mini-games. They appear to be attempts made by children to try and tell Mike what happened to them. After about a week, Mike is paid for his work, and the restaurant subsequently closes. After Freddy Fazbear's Pizza closed, it quickly fell apart, and Afton used this opportunity to break in to get back the Spring Bonnie suit. While there, he was hunted by the spirits of all his murder victims, and so put on the suit for protection. Once he does, the spring locks activate and puncture all over his body, leaving him in a heavily wounded state. The spirits take advantage of this and trap him inside the safe room for years. In 2023, the horror attraction Fazbear Frights opens, and people raid the safe room for props. Discovering the withered and decaying Spring Bonnie animatronic suit. Free once more, Afton assumes the new identity of Springtrap and begins roaming Fazbear Fright. The game follows a new unnamed employee who is tasked with overseeing and maintaining all the systems. On top of having to ward off Springtrap, they also be plagued by hallucinations by older animatronics that will disrupt various systems. After making it through the week, an accident occurs which burns Freddy Fazbear Frights to the ground, but Springtrap survives. Despite Springtrap's survival, Afton's old partner, Henry Emily, having realized the truth behind the possessed animatronic, sets a trap by him by creating a fake pizzeria. When he arrives, Emily, along with several possessed animatronics and Michael, burns the place to the ground. Although the fires put out, Springtrap is damaged beyond mobility. As a result, Afton's body is tortured in an afterlife realm called Flipside from his numerous crimes. Unfortunately, his body is saved from the punishment when the circuit board of Springtrap is removed, completely intact. Springtrap's circuit board is connected to a brand new VR experience that's based on Freddy Fazbear's Pizza. As a result, Afton's soul takes in digital form. He creates a digital avatar in the form of Spring Bonnie called Glitch Trap and attempts to take over the minds of the play testers. The first is named Jeremy, who is driven insane by the experience, and the second play tester is an unnamed woman who manages to record Glitch Trap's accents across several tapes, severely weakening him. The final playtester, a woman named Vanessa, unknowingly gathers all the tapes, reforming Glitch Trap. He takes over her mind and commands her to kill, which results in her creating a white rabbit suit and adopting the alter ego Vanny. One of her first tasks involves removing Afton's soul from the game and putting it back into a circuit board. Despite all the controversy and the news surrounding Freddy Fazbear, the franchise expanded to include a brand new business, Freddy Fazbear's Mega Pizzaplex. This mall-like building includes a variety of stores, restaurants, play areas, and the star attraction, an animatronic rock group based on the original animatronics. The Freddy animatronic malfunctions during a performance and awakens in his room, only to find a young boy named Gregory, the player, hiding in his stomach, the only night security guard on duty. Vanessa gives an order to all the animatronics to search for Gregory. Due to his malfunction, Freddy is able to disobey Vanessa and decides to help Gregory escape. They manage to get past a lot of obstacles together, but Gregory is eventually caught by Vanessa. Now called Burn Trap, thanks to Vanny restoring its circuit board with Afton's soul, Burn Trap attempts to take over Freddy, forcing Gregory to fend for himself. He manages to use an old machine to defeat Burn Trap, but this causes a fire to start consuming them all. As Freddy and Gregory escape, the other animatronics drag away Burn Trap to an unknown fate. The game ends with the boy and his animatronic sitting on a hill as the sun comes up.